Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I am VeerajaR.
And I'm Jeff Hardin. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today, poems written by your friends and neighbors. First poem, A Poem is a Way of Leaning Outside the Self by Jeff Hardin. I rub sleep from my eyes, stare through windows, note the deer feeding. But let's not exaggerate too much how insignificant is the course of most lives, even mine. One more day breaks open like those stones piled near tree roots when I was 7. I was convinced great wealth lay somewhere in dust smoothed away. Some wrong turn years ago explains why two people meet on the page, share the same thoughts for a while, and then set about remaking the concept of time. Just last week, an owl stretched a field nearby, and then the one beyond that. And even these words, still following, can't reach where that silence sails on. It helps to think Bach left a few notes unassembled, and that leaning a little outside myself, I catch how they brighten cherry blooms and hold them aloft.
The next poem, When My Dad Visits My Dreams by Hendrixson-Miller. He is an extra in the background. He adds petals to the soup, or paces and smokes near a camel-colored chair. He watches news from 1987. He doesn't have lung cancer. Oh, I forget he had lung cancer. He says things like zebras drinking at the river. Is this a palindrome? But not to me. I don't remember that he is dead. Don't call out or ask him to look my way. And when I wake, the plot of the dream, whatever it was, become like water or something with water flowing through it.
Our Days by Michael J. Tucker. Once our days were young and long, summers we thought would never end. Passion coursed through our veins as pregnant streams of snow melt. Flesh smooth, muscles taut, ruby lips to be kissed. But our days grew short and dark. Winds chilled, rains came, and summers went. Sameness of days doused the spark. Fallow valleys filled with dust. Flesh sagged, muscles slackened. Opportunities lost, gone forever.
The next poem, Stimulus, written by S.R. Lee. Stimulus. Wherefore? Moonlight, coffee, wind, chocolate, dawn, tea, rainbows, sugar, at fingertips or by rare chance. Cold water, fragrance of baking, sunlight patterning through leaves. But then why? Lethargic body, mind, heart waking, drugged with weariness, or its opposite, oversleeping? Meanwhile, the daydreaming mind envisions plans ambitious, lovely. The body stretches and squirms, feels the smooth sheets, the cool room, rises, staggers, an uneasy balance, then off to morning chores of scrambled eggs, buttered toast, and the imaginations begins to recoil with horror at the stimulus notions of a 2-mile run in the morning fog or morning of baking a 3-layered cake. or finish the landscape painting, the child's Sunday dress, the attempt at a sonata. The whole person shrinks back, settles for the open page of the New York Times, though the stubborn mind holds an image of moonlight, bright in the forest.
What We Give Our Minds To by Jeff Hardin. Even after 40 years, a backroad intersection comes to mind, and I feel myself turning south along hayfields and deeper toward unknowns. The missteps I made would fill 1,000 acres. The times I misspoke have crowded out words of mercy offered by so many others. Some days I try to listen out farther than the mind can imagine. Oh, my brother, I hear myself weeping, but have to move on through his absence. When I said, Lord, did I really mean sorrow or wind through thickets, or how a barn leans for half of my lifetime without coming down? No doubt, I'm only shifting straw around, telling myself I'm building a kingdom. Theologians already are crossing out my words.
The next poem, Mother's Joy, written by me, VeerajaR. She overjoyed, relishing each syllable, when you first called of purest love only for her. She screamed, running to you, when you first tripped, wiping tears off you, folding within her. She prayed, fearing for you, when you first stepped away to school, bursting within her. She waited, hoping for a day when you would come from the world to warm the heart within her. She aches, getting old and feeble, when you haven't time from the world for mom. Only love for you filled within her. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.